Land. Well, this old fossil here is got to sit down to do things because I can't hunch over the bench very long. I can stand, but when I start bending over to look at things, it's very, very difficult for me. This little porter cable, which is my 5-inch trim saw, which I use quite a bit, for the longest time was missing this 1/4-20 carriage bolt on the back, and I keep meaning to replace it. So I went to my hardware store, and the shortest 1/4-20 bolt they have is this, and it's about a 1/2 inch. And I went to Home Depot, and they have a 1 inch. So this is about 3/4, I think. So I can't get out my bench vise in the shed because I got too damn much stuff. Supposed to have a guy come from the thrift store to pick it up, and he never calls me back. And the hell with it, we'll leave it there when I'm dead and gone. Let somebody else to worry about it. So I can't get out my desk, and this is a vise that I got from one of my viewers several years ago. I made a video on it of the with the Hickok tube tester and the digital scope and the Sencor equipment and stuff like that, and I got this from him. But this is not really made to do hacking off a bolt.
You can try it, but
yeah, it's not, because it's got plastic jaws on here. It's not. But I'm going to have to hack it down. So I'm going to show you close up over here. Okay, it's a porter cable. I've had this for years and years and years. Originally on the back, it had the adjustments like this with the knob and the 1/4-20 carriage bolt, and you can probably see it in there a little bit, I think. Okay, but this fell out in the back. It fell out years ago, and I keep meaning to get it replaced, and I didn't realize that's a special bolt. It's less than 1 inch long. And you can't get it in there. The guy I bought the saw over there. The guy in the hardware store says you can't get it. You're going to have to hack it down. It's not what I want to do. So it slides up into this, and if you look here, there's a little square hole. That would be where the bottom of the head would drop right in there, so don't spin around. But you can't get that in there. Now this is the one I got from the hardware store. It's a little shorter, and you got a collar wing nut, which is good, but you can't get it in there. Where you got to go is in here. There's just, you can't. You get the motor here. You got to screw here, and you got to screw over there, but there's nothing to release it on the other side. So how that ever came out, I don't know. Probably because it was short enough to go in here, and it was also short enough to fall out. So I'm going to let Tommy hold the camera, and I'm going to get a Phillips screwdriver and loosen these. One on this side, and one on this side. But there don't seem to be anything on this side to hold it. But I need 2 hands to do that. We'll give it a try this way.
this will be a good video. A little different.
All right, I turned that one. Let's just give this one a try. Oh, good. I turned it. Okay. That's good. Now, what I don't like is trying to put them back in. What we got here? Never noticed that there before. I never noticed that before.
I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't know anything about it, so.
Yeah, well, when I use it, I guess I just never noticed. It's probably. I have a very beautiful pair of glasses on, you know. I can't see other size, it don't matter. This is one I had on my computer desk, and as long as I can see out of the left one, it doesn't matter. The frame is broke, and I just scotch tape it. I'll use it out here. As long as I can use it, you know. So, let's just see. I want to see something here. I want to make sure there's not a nut on the back of this. If there's a nut on the back of it, I'm not going to try to take these out, and we'll hack the bolt. Because I don't know if I'm going to be able to get these back in.
Can't get real close anyway.
No. But you can see what I'm doing. Just come over here. Now behind that it looks like a nut down in there, but my piss poor eyesight, I can't tell if it is or it's part of the bracket. I don't have a magnifier. It fell down on the floor somewhere in the shed, so I have to go in the... No, wait a minute. I got this thing. This is the lifesaver, this thing. My wife got me this for Christmas. Of course, the lens is always dirty because it gets lint on it and everything.
I got one too.
They get scratched up in the middle. I don't know why. It's
Mine
always
does.
closed.
Mine does too. I don't know.
I don't know. That drives me nuts, and that's the part I look through.
5x magnifier.
You know, I need much more than 5x. That. Let me get some spray in there. I'll be right back.
There you go.
Can't see what I'm doing. I just up the gas. Can't see the side of a barn. Blind as a bat. I just want to make sure I can get them in again. You know, with my eyesight, I may not be able to line them up again. But if I can get this out, then you just lift this thing right up, or you just raise it up high enough to get it past this point here, because where it comes out, the motor's in the way. So you can't get the full length of the bolt in. Now if I can get the one I got from my hardware store, which is here, in there, and then put it all back together, this thing is not going to fall out, because here's where we're at. You see what's going up against the motor? See how much thread is hanging out? Can you get in there, Tom? See how much? Don't get too close. It's not going to focus. Right there? All right. There's no way that's going to fall out of there. But by the same token, it has to go into the square down here so it can catch the square of the bottom of the head of this bolt, which is a carriage bolt. 1/4 20. 3/4 inch long. So, I'll tell you, we still need some oil in there. I have WD-40 too, but
That's sewing machine oil.
yeah, but it's almost out, so it don't matter. I ain't got enough in there for anything else anyway. I had it for years. We just run this up and down a little bit. If I can get this lined up again, that's going to be a challenge for my bad eyes. Years ago, I never had any problems like this. I was able to see good. Can you get in here, Tom? See what I'm doing? Well, that's captured in there. It's quite long, which makes it easier for me to work with. There it is. All right, so we got that one out. I just hope I don't ruin the saw. And we're going to get, this is a little hard getting out. It's never been taken out. We got to get a little more oil in here so it'll come out. A little easier. We try to entertain you folks out there, you know that? Although my entertaining days are really over. I don't know that. That might have sawdust in the treads.
I'm going to US City tomorrow.
Well, good luck, because it's supposed to rain tonight and tomorrow, I think. I'm running this in and out because I don't need to fight it to get it back in. It's a fine tread, and it takes a long time to go in. Okay. It's still got resistance, and we don't want that. You want it to almost to screw in. But because one is out, it's got weight on the motor. See, it can all the movement now. Now, we're at a point of no return, folks. If I can't get this in, I've got a saw I can't use anymore. If I can get this out and get the other bolt in, I won't have to hack it out. Alright, so put that there. So, don't tell me this is not gonna. Oh, I'm not gonna take that out because I can take the damn blade out. This is a carriage bolt also, but you got to take the blade out in order to get this bolt out, which is a carriage bolt. Also, so here's where we're at. Good. That's what we want. Okay, now.
Does it fit?
It fits like a glove. So now,
what are you going to do now?
I'm going to put the wing nut on it.
Huh.
The wing nut with the washer. Now, let's hope I can close it up. So once that's in there, so I don't have to cut the bolt at all now. I had to cut it to get it down into that area. Now, it's not in the way, it's not hitting it.
You got it.
You know why it takes so long to screw out? Because you got threads in the body also, not just in the bracket.
Oh, okay, you're putting it back together again.
Yeah. Don't hurt. I got bad arthritis in my thumb joints. I can't pick up anything without hurting.
I don't have arthritis.
You're lucky. When I hit 30 years old, that's when I had all my arthritis problems. As soon as I hit 30. I don't know if that's going in or not.
I'll be 38 on Wednesday. Yeah, we're getting up there.
Because it's not going in, damn it. I don't like that fact that it's got threads. I don't know. see that. I shouldn't have taken this out.
You got the bolt.
I may not be able to get this back together.
Oh, God.
I can't see to line that up. The problem is you got threads here, and you got threads in this hole here. So you can't run this. You got to run them together. In other words, they have to be lined up. You can't just have this drop into the hole and thread it. It's not going to work that way. And the only way it is going to work is for me to drill out the threads out of here so there's no threads in this part, and all the gripping is done right here, which is only a thin piece of metal, which means it could come out. The idea of putting threads in this part is to keep the bolt in. You can tighten it up because you've got metal here, which is about 1/4 inch thick in the body, which is threaded, and you got threads in here in the bracket. See the bracket? Get over there with the camera. See that? You got a hole here and a hole there. Don't get too close. It's not going to focus. Right here and here. Okay. So, they got a problem here. Alright, I got it so it's not sticking through. If I can get one in, I should be able to get the other. It probably would have been better off if I hacked the bolt off.
It's hard to put it back together, huh?
Yeah. Let me try something on the other side here, see if I can get this one in. You got to really line them both up. And if I have to, I'll have to drill out the body threads. I don't want to do that. No, I don't want to do that. You know, if it's hitting, it's not lined up. The damn thing's not lined up. I'm not sure. I think it might. Not sure though. It's not cross-threaded on the inside.
It looks like you got it now.
Yeah, it's coming through. And this side isn't. This side is way off. This side is way off. And I'm going to do is I have to drill it right through and just put a damn long bolt in there, from one end to the other. In other words, take all the threads out of this and just put a long bolt from one end right through the other. Because I can't, see, that damn hole is way over here. I can't pull the body over. I'll be right back. I can't get these lined up. So what we're going to do is we're taking the bolts right out. That's screws right out. And we're going to drill it completely through, all the way through. And we're going to put a long, skinny bolt in there, which I hope I have. I have enough bolts on my... You're not going to get them in. It just can't be done. So, when we can't do something, we improvise. So we take these out. And we drill completely through and get the threads out. So we can shoot a bolt in there. I'll be right back. I got to go get my tray with my bolts and see what I got to put in there. I hope I got something. I really should have hacked this thing off, because I had a bad feeling you're not going to get these in, and I'm right. If it was the fact that it wasn't threaded on both ends on the body, it would be okay. Now what I can try to do first is drill out the body. Skinny bolts, that's what I was going to do, is drive one of these through there, and I think this is a little too thin. Yeah, but it might work. The question is, do I have a nut for this?
You got all kinds of tools. You got more tools than the average guy has.
Yeah. Let's see. That might work. That might work. Then you gotta go right straight through. Of course, I gotta check and make sure the nut don't vibrate off. Let me see if it fits into the other part. Yeah, we'll drill them out, and we'll get that right in there. We gotta go get a drill. Good. Perfect. We'll drill that other one out. Chasing out now, so now we can get that right in there. Perfect.
One's gonna be enough for it.
One is long enough. It goes right straight through, and it's not going to hit the wing nut. Not the wing nut, the carriage bolt. Now let's see if I got a washer. And a washer? Do we have a little washer? Okay, we got a nut here.
Hillbilly way of fixing it.
Those, I don't throw anything away. We save these screws for another project. Yep, hillbilly way of doing things. Especially when you can't see. You know, you just cannot see. I should have known it wouldn't be that easy.
Does it fit?
If I can get it lined up, the problem is I can't see. That's my problem. Nothing new. That's my same old problem. Why ain't that coming up?
You make it bigger?
Yeah.
A lot of work doing it, huh?
Turned out to be an awful big project. That's why I kept putting off. That's why I kept putting it off. 'Cause I knew it was going to be a tough job.
Yeah. I wish I could help you, but...
I just can't see. That's what's so damn aggravating. Normally I could see to line that up. I don't have to drill that hole out even bigger. I might have to. 'Cause I can't see where it lines up. I have to go by feel. That'll give me no choice. Give me no choice. That's what you gotta do. Don't line up, make it bigger. That's all.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I got it.
You got it.
Yeah, but that'll be the hard part. Get the bolt to the other side. That's gonna be a challenge because
Well, you got it anyways.
I don't know. I have to see. Can't even see the bolt head. Can't even see the screw slot. Oh, good. I got it.
Yep.
I'll tell you, I ain't taking this thing apart again.
We nut. Need a nut.
I ain't taking this part again. What I'm going to do is bugger up this thread so it'll never come out.
How do you do that?
Take a wire cutter and just dig into the thread so that the nut won't back off.
Oh. You got it though. It was a job.
I was about ready to give up. Good. It's got to be able to move, so we don't want to lock it down. But oh, that's the way to do it. See this? Can you see that bolt through there?
Yeah, that side.
Yeah. All right. Can you see it? I'm holding it.
Yeah,
my arms are getting tired.
Yeah, you can see it.
Okay. All right.
Nobody way of doing it, but hey, it works.
I do it the old goat way. I make it work one way or the other.
Hillbilly
Even
soft
if it's not right. Yeah, well, it's like everything else. And we didn't tighten it up real good because you need the movement up and down. Need to move that. Now there's going to be a little play in here. I can't help it. Nothing I can do about it. There's going to be a little play. But when you tighten this down, it'll stabilize it because it'll be play when this was missing anyway, so it don't matter. So I didn't want to do this. I did not want to drill those threads out. I had no choice. Alright, I'll be right back. We're going to try to tighten this up. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. Messing up the threads so the nut can't come off.
Is that a cutter?
Yeah, but I'm not trying to cut it. I'm just messing up the threads so that that nut will not wind out. Now there's play in it. Nothing I can do about it. I did not want to do this. I was forced to do this. I'm not going to worry about it. That's the only way you can do this without cutting the bolts. Because you're not going to get, once you take them two bolts, those two screws out of there, you'll never line them up again. Never. So, that was the only option. I had no choice. I didn't want to do that. So, that's the hillbilly, half-ass saw repair job. I'm done with it. Thanks for watching.